Hello, hello. Sorry about that. Ah! Yep. I'm sorry. I forgot to put myself on screen. So, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. First of all, I want to say I'm very sorry if you have been getting a plethora of notifications from me. I don't know what the book is doing. I couldn't even get a live schedule. That's why the screen was black right now, because I had to force myself on. And Andrew, no, he sent me a message that he's gotten 42 notifications from me, and it was bananas because there wasn't even a live that I was even able to schedule. So I have no idea what the book is doing. It's going nuts. But if you've gotten notifications from me, I didn't send them. Go figure. So I don't know, and I'm so super sorry. So anyways, happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Hi, Sue. Hi, Helena. Hello, Kaylee girl. Hi, Mary Casey. Hey, Nicole. Hi, Lisa Siegel. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Wendy Martin. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, hello. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Sheila Teagan. Thank you, Mary Casey. Yeah, we got the wheel today, so I will be, actually, let me just do that right now, because, I don't want to get behind or anything. Hold on a minute. So if you have done all the things, just let me know, and I will get your name added, Mary Casey. And as usual, I cannot be responsible from spelling errors. It was crazy one. You got it too, Sheila, and Sue, you didn't. See how bananas that is? You got 3, Janine. Hi, Janine. Andrew said he had 42. Like, how do you get 42 notifications? That's I don't even know. We need them. We don't get them. Yeah. And I don't get any notifications for anybody and have it for over a year now. So it's just bananas, y'all. It's bananas. Good evening, Sharon. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah. When he sent me that message, I was like, what are the chances that he's the only one that's gotten 40 notifications? Hi, Michelle Chastain. Happy Friday. Hi, Trees. Thank you, Sheila Teagan. So, we have lifted there's the Troy boy. We have lifted if you are a repeat winner, we're going to go ahead, and if we start getting the same winners again, I will put that back into effect. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I had taken the folks that had won more than 2 times off the wheel for like the last 4, 5, 6 months. So now I'm just putting everybody on there. But if I've noticed that the same people are winning again, I'm going to put that back into effect. So I'm sure you guys will understand. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Melissa joins. Sorry, Melissa. I know your name. Goodness gracious. Hi, Deborah. Thank you, Wendy Martin. So usually at the beginning on Fridays, it takes me a second because I'm getting everybody's name on the wheel. Hi, Gail Meadows. How are you? You didn't get it either, Helena? Isn't that silly how it's hit and miss? I think Andrew got one for everyone. Hi, Debbie Humphreys. Hi, Cheryl Meshka. How are you? Thank you. All right, let's get. I moved my keyboard over, and then I was like, wait a minute. I just don't need to do that. I couldn't even watch Nicole shopping today. It wouldn't let you. Really? Oh, man. Hi, Sandra. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, Sharon. All right, so if you were on my page earlier, or better yet, if you're on my Telegram, you will, hi, Sharon Smith, hi, Debbie, you will have gotten a notification that TH Decor is having their Memorial Day sale. So it's 20% off, 20% off. Now, this is the biggest sale you will find TH Decor do. They usually do a Memorial Day sale, but it's not you know, it's not a for sure thing, but this Memorial Day, there is a sale. So you have on my page, you have a link. And is it Memorial 20, I think, Sue? But you use Memorial 20 in the coupon code bar and you get 20% off. So I'm telling you what, y'all, if you are needing things or wanting to try things or needing to restock anything, now's the time to do it because this is the biggest sale that TH Decor will do. So thank you, Michelle Chastain. But yeah, I was like, I couldn't apologize to, I could not apologize to Andrew enough. I just felt like poo. I was like, goodness gracious. Hi, Miss Shauna. Thank you. All right. So today we are going to do, thank you, Debbie Humphreys. Today we're going to do another silver tray, but this one is going to be meant more so to be displayed. And Drusy! Oh, Helena, thank you so much for the stars, Helena. Liking your new digs. I am, Debbie. I am. It's so good to see you, by the way. I am. Yeah, Memorial 20. So Sue put that in. So yeah, if you go to my link that Sue just put and then use that code, you will get 20% off. Charlene, good evening. It's Friday. Charlene is here. I know Drusy jumped on that 20% as soon as I posted it, I think. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. You did, Sheila? Awesome. I will go shopping after live. Awesome. Hi, Sandy. All right. So we are going to do, hi, Helen. Hi, Lorianne. We're going to do this tray. I've had this for a while. I did prime it last night with my Rust-Oleum bonding primer. And as you notice, it has like these, I don't know, it looks almost like a ribbon swirl is what it's supposed to be. So, it was like a really bright gold, and then this was silver. It's a silver tray. So primed it with Rust-Oleum, and then we're going to decoupage in there, and then I'll show you what else we're going to do. So let me get my, hi, Miss Edie, thank you. Is it 20% off after $50? No, not after. You have to spend $50 and then you get to use the 20% code. So it's not like you spend $50 and then after that you get 20% off of everything else. You get 20% off of, you know, $50 or more spent. Hi, Cindy. All right, so let me get, even though I fixed it, it still went up in that corner. Okay, so this is a newer paper from Paper Designs, and you guys, most of you will recognize this. So this is 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 8. You guys will probably know this by heart, but love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, love is not rude. Love is not selfish. It cannot be easily angered. Love remembers no wrong. Love never gives up, never stops trusting, never loses hope, never quits. Love never fails. So we are going to put this inside here, right? And then I don't know if I want to put some like would you bin, you know, on the edges here. And then I don't know also if I want to put like a would you bin trim up on the ends here. I don't know. We're going to kind of see how it goes. But I thought this would be really pretty to have it propped, you know, to have it propped up and more frame-esque rather than like a tray. Thank you, Charlene. Hi, Gracie. How are you? So let me get Charlene's name on here. See, now here's the dangerous thing. I have the mouse, the keyboard, Troy. All the things are out. So we are just going to Let's just water cut off the edges. I don't know, bud. I don't know. Let's just water cut off all of the border, and then we can kind of mess with the fitting. Isn't it just a great? So I actually have, this is the A4 size. I have A3, and then I have another one that is really pretty saying as well. Thank you, Cheryl. I need one more screen. I have 4 screens. I need one more so I don't have to toggle. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Hello, Miss Linda. Thank you. All right, so let's get this off. So it's Memorial Day weekend, y'all. 3-day weekend. Hopefully, you all that are working, hopefully you get a 3-day weekend. I don't know if anybody has any plans. Do you guys have anything going on for the long weekend? It's still, you know, we're still having really nice weather. Oh, I didn't even tell you. So this actually is the paper design phrases 0047. So it's phrases 0047. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Jackie Bates. Hi, Catherine. Troy is going to with my phone. Oh, he's gonna take off with it. Yeah. Well, I'm so far he hasn't found my hiding place for it. So far. Just staying home except for church on Sunday. If anybody's yes, please be safe if you're traveling, because you know, 3-day weekends when you're traveling, all the goofballs are out anyways, but it just seems it's in full effect when it's a weekend, 3-day weekend. We're not going to do anything, you know. I will tell you, though, something so very exciting. I can actually see the floor in my craft room. So you guys know all that, you know, pounding and hammering that was going on yesterday. Trevor put together 2 more of my, I guess they're like bookshelf stands. So those are for the room. I only have 1 more piece that's supposed to be here today, but I can actually see the floor in my craft room. I'm so super excited. Everything is almost where everything almost has a home, which is, you know, nice. Hi, Pamela. You're never late. Man, the service guy that just serviced our AC said his wife played penny machines and won $10,000 last weekend and won $50,000 a few months ago. Say what? Wow. I have an appointment to get my new smile. Oh, Michelle, congratulations. We go to a huge flea market every Memorial Day. Ooh, that sounds fun. Hi, Brenda. My husband was diagnosed with cancer on Wednesday, so we are still getting over the shock. Oh, Brenda, I'm so sorry. But if it's any consolation, I am a stage 4 cancer fighter. I have been fighting since 2008. And let me tell you what. It'll be okay. It will be okay. It's gonna be rough on both of you, of course, but it'll be okay. All right, so let's get a little score tool. I'm trying to get, because the paper is still a little bit wet in, you know, the edging here. We had the HVAC people out today, $9,000 for our new unit. Oh gosh. Not good. All right, hold on. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. So, I take chemo every day. Technology has come so far with cancer that, you know, albeit it's still scary, you know, technology has made leaps and bounds even since I was diagnosed. So you will be in our prayers. You both will be. All right, so I'm just kind of scoring where I need here. And then after I get this paper kind of where I need it to be, we will, because this base, I tell you all the time, you don't have to base coat it, but I just like to do it because I don't always get, you know, a full coverage with my bonding primer. So I'm going to just take my Waverly Plaster and hold it on a minute. Hi, Sandy Triplet. I'll have to watch a replay of my granddaughter's graduation. Congratulations. I'm a cancer survivor since 2000. You got this. Exactly, Michelle. We are both ready for the fight and have absolutely. You absolutely have all of us. And I'll tell you what, that was a big part in my healing and my fight was all the prayers. So we will be here for you both. Okay, so let's just see. Good enough. All right, so let's get this base painted. So again, I'm just using my Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster. And we're just going to base coat it just because, like I said, I don't know if you can see, but it's very uneven as far, you know, when you're spraying. I sprayed it. I did not use my bonding primer, but if you have the bonding primer from Pentart, you can absolutely use that too. I go back and forth. I kind of use both of them. Depending on what it is what I, you know, change and use either the spray or the bonding primer from Pentart. But all of the Pentart products are included in that, you know, sale for TH Decor. So absolutely take advantage of it. And now on to crafting. Exactly. Exactly. I was wondering if I should do a mold up here or if I wanted to do like some stenciling on the edging because of there already being this here, you know, on the top and bottom. So I don't know. I haven't really decided. Because we can get like a dainty, kind of a cute, dainty-er mold for the edgings. All right, I need to pick this up and get underneath. And then we can get all of this. What are you doing? Oh, you're looking for earbuds? Is that what you're looking for? I don't need them. I don't need your earbuds. I don't need your earbuds. Are you looking for the case? Because that's by your bed on your nightstand, Fox. It's by your nightstand on your bed. Do you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Good morning, Nikki Hunter. Can you use gesso? No, you cannot. So the purpose of bonding primer is exactly in its name, right? So bonding primer bonds to your surface, your non-porous surfaces especially, so that your paint, adheres to your surface, to whatever your, glass, metal, plastic, what have you. Gesso is just a tooth, but it does not, your gesso may even slip. So no, gesso is not a bonding primer. All right. And I'll tell you, y'all, these little, don't pick it up like that, because they're not sharp, like they won't cut you, but golly, they're pretty pointy, I will say. They are pretty pointy. All right, good enough. Let's get the dryer out and dry this a little bit. Oops, I just smacked the... Did you turn off your internet? No, you didn't. All right. You're welcome. Yeah, a primer on metal, glass, plastic, anything that is non-porous absolutely needs a bonding primer. I know people will say it's fine, you don't, once you get everything on there, yada, 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 but especially if you're going to sell your pieces, just use the bonding primer. Hi, Vicky. How do you use pigment powder to just highlight? The same way that I use the white. So you would mix in your pigment fix, work it in your brush, tap it all off, and then you can, do some dry brushing for it to highlight it. What did I miss? First and foremost. Hi, Cherokee. Ooh, trees. That would be amazing. What did I miss first and foremost, Brenda? Ah, keep God first. Yes. Do the Pentart Deluxe paints need a bonding primer prior to using on glass? No, they actually, the way that they have marketed them is that you do not. They can go directly onto the glass. Okay, so now that we have that down, I know, hi Beth, wouldn't that be so awesome? Just 10 minutes compared to the driving. driving. Yeah, I see. I couldn't find her comment. Miracles come in threes, trees, so that is the next one. Aw. How are you, Vicky? Okay, so I think they're the same. Actually, no, they're not. Are they? I guess they're the same. It almost looks like that one's a tad bit bigger for some reason, but it's really not. All right, anyhow, just my eyeballs playing tricks on me as usual. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out, go around all of it and kind of pull these flat. And then, I'm going to go in and give it its haircut. So I'm just going to go and cut what are the bigger fibers, right? Like the thicker fibers. But you don't want to, make a straight edge cut. You still want it to be feathered. I'm just cutting off the thicker fibers so that way whatever we're doing to it, it's easier to blend. So we're just giving it a trim a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my decoupage varnish and glue matte. I put it in a Sugar Bell bottle, but that's what it is. It's also from my TH Decor. I know. It's my new Tim Holtz scissors. It's the one that they glued together, or whoever did. But I have a bunch of, I love the Tim Holtz scissors. So I have different lengths as far as the, the blade goes. All right. Can't all the paint on my hands. I don't like the feeling. I don't like the feeling of it. All right, let's get a squeegee and a paintbrush. Then let's put this where it needs to go. Okay. See the fan blowing my paper? Okay, it's good. It's good. Terry scissor hands. Oh my gosh, my Tim Holtz scissors are, I love Tim Holtz scissors. Super sharp. They're and they're very durable. But when I did my albums so often and was always cutting something or another, Tim Holtz scissors were the only ones I would use. Okay. What is happening? What on earth? Stop it. Okay. Let's get our squeegee. As usual. And let's get the rest down. Terry, can you use the varnish only to decoupage? The varnish only to decoupage. I have a feeling what you are talking about is this. Is this what you're talking about, Miss Kathy? So this is just the varnish. Could you do it? Yes. Absolutely, you could. Is that, if that's all you have, could you use it? You could. But I would recommend that you actually use a decoupage glue, whether it be, Mod Podge, I don't know, whatever Paint Pixies is, or whatever. I can't even think of wood bins. but I would suggest that you use a proper decoupage glue. They even have some at the Dollar Tree for, you know, $1.25. It is, Bev, more than you know. Oh my goodness, it's acting so foolish. We sure know you love Tim Holtz. You have more scissors than Tim himself. Man, my bottle is full and it's clogged. So annoying. All right, let's get this bottom down. I actually have smaller ones too. Those were just like the normal-esque size, but I have the smaller ones too. All right, so something's going on with my, it needs to be washed again, I would assume. So I'm going to use the last bit of my glue from when I did the cat book, the kitten book. So we are going to push the edging flat as always. So up there, I'm going to push out. On the sides, I'm going to push out. Okay. Then, after we have all of the edgings flat, then we can go willy-nilly all over and lay our protective coat down, because we're obviously going to be painting and doing something or another to this. Okay. It's good. It's good. All right. Easy peasy. Hi, Anne. Okay, that's awesome. Is it bleeding? No, that's the way the paper is, Juicy. It's not bleeding at all. So it's got like little bits of blue, like that blue turquoise. It's got like the, you know, like a rust color, but that's how the paper is. It's not bleeding at all. I always love the learning here. Aw, awesome, Margaret. Yeah, it's not, I was like, bleeding? What? Wait, what? Okay, so let's dry this. Now, I will show you, we'll play with a couple of pieces of Would You Bin that might be okay to take up some real estate here on the edges. But I'm not sure if I want to put a trim here. Well, if we're doing this as kind of like picturesque, right? Maybe it would be good with the trim. Hi, Laura Brown. Just got off work. 3-day weekend. Yes. You should have a backup clean tip handy. I don't have, but they don't come with extra tips. Oh, I do have a bottle that I know, Anne. It's so good to see you, though. I'm glad you can at least pop in to say hi. I have a bottle that I haven't used yet. I guess I could take that tip off of it. Oh, hi, Veronica. Let me get your name on the wheel. So good to see you. All right, let me get, oh my goodness, y'all, where's the mouse? Like you guys would know. Let me get Veronica's name on here. L-O-U-G. Lost Miller, right? Yeah, Miller. Hi, Michelle. He did good. Hi, Pamela. He did so good, y'all. Hi, Deborah. He will be, no, he will be straight A's all the way. He's just, yeah. Hi, Judy Stalker. You sprinkled too? Okay. Your name is on the wheel. Juicy, no. I think I had mentioned it. Yeah. I don't know where they grew legs and walked off to, but I never found them. Okay, so it's not quite dry here on the edges. So I just pulled out a couple of somethings because I don't know, it may or may not look good. We'll see. Hi, Angie. Thank you, Sandy. I'll get your name on the wheel. Thanks, Miss Linda. Thank you, Deborah. Trevor is so smart. I know he has a great. Oh, I know. I'm. Thank you, Bev. I will get all of you on the wheel right now. I'm super excited, y'all, for his future. I know he's gonna be amazing. He's worked so hard. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Okay. Hi, Mel. I did, Carrie. Okay, I think, was that everybody? Bev, Mel, Michelle. I think I got you all. All right, I think I got everybody. So for those of you who are new, I took a break from this because I moved, but I do a wheel every Friday. I do Happy Mail. And if you share, every day that you watch me, you have your name on the wheel multiple times. So thank you, Judy Stalker. Thanks, Juicy. Is there a mother-son accounting firm in the future? Oh, Lord. Thank you, Laurel. Y'all. I don't know. I might be like a consultant, but I stopped working because I actually got too sick at one point when it had come back for the third time. And hi, Lori. And it could be a very stressful profession. I mean, you're dealing with other people's money. So whether they make money or not, it's always your fault. Not your fault, but it's always like irritation when they don't make money. And it's like, I just do the numbers. I'm not responsible for who spends what, who sells and makes money. That's not my deal. But and it just, it's just you got a lot of explaining to do. What do you guys think? Do we like these in here to take up some real estate, or is it not necessary? This one is 362-3. I do have a Would You Been discount. So you could just go discount happy. I got out of accounting, now a travel advisor. Thank you, Cheryl. And it is, Lisa. It is. And it's like, I have nothing to do with it, buddy. If you actually want to make it my fault, let me actually be in charge of who spends what and does what. Then you can blame me. All right, so that's going to be, we can now, if we like something, don't forget, we can always bend the would you bend, Haha, we could bend the would you bend. I don't write this stuff, y'all. So like this, right? It's into the T, so we can bend that out further if we like that. Yeah, yeah. You guys like the first one? I'm sure by the time the lag came through, you guys are saying that you like the first one. Do you guys even want to see this one or no? That's probably a lot, huh? I work for the government, talk about misappropriation. This I know. I think it would be pretty if it were a little more on the paper. You mean these, Laurel? Wait, I think it was better this way, right? You mean like to frame the paper more and not have them so tucked out to the edges? Like that? You kind of like the second one? I like those more than the first. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's mess with this one, and I'll actually bend it and see if you guys like it once we get it like bent to get around the words there. So, you know, wood you bend is got all the properties of wood. All you need to do is heat it up, and then it becomes pliable. So let's heat this one up and see if once we manipulate it, if we like that one. The second one looks good with the ends of the tray. It does, right? That's true. All right, so I'm going to actually flip it to the underside and the top side because I want to really manipulate it to get it. Because this side is not bad at all, but this side, it's coming onto the words. So all right, so let's take this and see we can bend it. Oh, I kind of like that, y'all. What do you think? We just bend it out a little more, stretch it out. My fingers are in the way. I'm sorry. Ooh, I kind of like that, yeah? Yes, stretched is perfect. Okay, I'm just letting it, well, I'm going to have to heat it back up anyways, but let's just letting it cool a little bit. And then what we will do is, so we'll have to glue it, obviously, like that, which is good. So I'm going to heat this one up. Same thing. And then for this one, again, I do like the Would You Blue, but because we are kind of manipulating that just a bit, I am going to use the Type On Quick and Thick for this. Just opening me. So again, let's see. This one is 6008. So WUB 6008. Okay, and then I'm actually going to marry those up a bit and kind of let them do its thing. And then, so we'll get this one down. Let's get a paintbrush. I work for the Mississippi Tax Commission. Talk about, oh yeah, no. Yep. So yeah, I've always been in the position of either being the controller or the senior. So I was always the one that had to do the reports and the explaining, and it was just like, these guys, I swear. Y'all got a lot to say. Everybody thinks they're an accountant when the numbers don't look the way they want them to look. I don't control that, buddy. Okay. Let's get this one. So one thing about the Woodgie bin, when you do manipulate the shape, of course, as soon as you heat it again, it's going to want to go back to its original shape, right? So you're just going to have to be a little patient to get it, where you want. Let's start with this side first, just so we can match up the. It's good. Okay, let's come onto the paper a little bit, and then we're going to heat it up again to have it adhere and lay flat. Your 25 years, like 25 years, done, I'm out. Yep. Thank you, Gail. Hi, Juanita. You're never, ever late. You guys are never, ever late. I always tell you guys, I always just appreciate whatever time you're able to be here with me, whether it's the entire time or a few minutes, or because I think, every time is precious, right? And I think it's always very humbling that a lot of you, most all of you, are here every single day in some capacity, whether it's on replay or live. And I just, appreciate it. Appreciate that so very much. I left after 6 years, couldn't take it anymore. I hear ya. I hear ya. It's stressful for sure. As the month is going along, I love the process, because to me, it's just a big puzzle of numbers, Things got to balance, you have your checks and balances, things have to, something's wrong, you got to find it, it's like a game, a puzzle game of pennies, right? But it's the end of the month that is annoying. All right, so let's make sure we're kind of in the same. This is a little bow, right? I think, unless my eyeballs are wrong. It's good? It's good. Okay, and then let's heat that up and get that into place. Is that good? Wait, let me make it, see, let me make it straight first. Or is that a little higher on that side? It's higher, isn't it? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Now, Aw, thank you, Janine. I get annoyed with my accounts for not stopping me from spending money before you do. Oh, did you, Miss Linda? So Trevor kind of followed what I did. He took it in high school as well. That's when I started in accounting. I took it in high school, so I had my, accounting, my advanced accounting, and it came fairly easy. So then I just kind of, that's what I ended up doing. But yeah. Okay, so we're just getting our glue out. I like it. I think it's gonna look good when we paint it. So I don't know. I don't think we need anything up here. Do you guys? Do you think we need something up here? Because we can always put a trim up here, but not necessarily wood bin. Like we can do, I don't know, like bling or lace or, something up here. Just a hypothetical question. What happens if you forget to reheat the wood bin piece? In theory, it should stick even. Cindy, if you forgot and you painted it and everything, it's not that big of a deal, but just look at it, and make sure that you haven't got any lifting in any part of your wood bin. If you've gotten some lifting, you probably do want to heat it again, because you can heat it at any time. Heat it and wiggle, like take a detail brush and wiggle some glue underneath there and stick it down. You like it plain? No, nothing on the side of the top. Hello, Miss Wanda. How are you? So good to see you. All right, so we've got that done. Now we've got to paint it. Where's my top? Oh, there it is. We've got to paint it now, y'all. So what shall we do? What shall we do? We need to paint this puppy. Now, there's a lot happening in this that like Juicy thought it was bleeding, but there are some of the blues that we've been working with. There's some of the rust color. There's some of the like the browns. Of course, it's all ivory. So the paper is from Paper Design, so it's from my TH Decor. Asking for a friend. She's just asking for a friend. Just asking for a friend. I'm tinking. We are going to pull out some fun stuff that I know can go on top, but I need a base color. So let's see what our base should be. I'm almost thinking to go kind of different, like with a country green. Wow, is that different, or am I going crazy? That is totally different. Because I don't want to do, oh, well, I don't know. That's a country blue. But I'm kind of thinking like the country green. Or maybe pistachio. Ooh, maybe pistachio. And kind of bring out the different colors and not go like neutral. I mean, we could just go neutral too. There's nothing wrong with that. Pistachio. I'm kind of digging pistachio. I love pistachio. Anyways, I can remember the first time that we used pistachio. I was like, whoa, whoa. Good evening, Jill. So pistachio is a awesome color. It's brand new. It's so satisfying when you get to open a new paint. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? And I think that would be super pretty to bring out some of that in there. All right. What brush do we want to use? I don't know. But let's get all of it. Get all of it. It does. It's so good. I love pistachio. So it's just like a perfect, so you guys know I like my country green and country blue. It's like in that family, but it's just so pretty. But I think, oh yeah, see, I think it's going to bring out these little hints. And then when we put in some of our detail and, you know, our dimension and stuff, it will really bring together all of the paper. So this is the Decor Paint Chalky and Pistachio. I think I sent this color to you too, Sue, didn't I? A long time ago. Yes, ma'am. And as usual, I will paint, you know, up, down, all around. So we'll get in this. There's a lip in here that's up underneath this. So let's just take care of that right now. I'm actually going to pick it up. Thank you, Miss Wanda. You didn't send it to me, Druzy. I remember when I first used this color, I actually, not that I would ever do this, but I had bought a backup of it. And I was like, what? This is amazing. And then I think Sue won Happy Mail or something, and I sent it to her. Nope, nope. Must resist the urge to buy another paint. You and Nicole are killing me. It's 20% off, Cindy. If there's ever an excuse, now's your time. Now's your chance. Just tell them, but honey, they never do sales. Not this big. But don't tell him I said to do so. You didn't hear that from me. That so didn't come from me. I get in enough trouble with y'all's significant others. It is. It's really beautiful. I know. I seen that, Sue. I was actually there. I didn't say anything. I was being a silent watcher, but I seen her I seen you won when she spun it. I was like, how cool. That was cool. Yeah, there's a lot of colors that don't translate well, you know, when you see just the picture of them. Like if you look at any of the sparkling colors, the sparkling gold, the sparkling blue, sparkling green, silver, yada, 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 the color of the jar on for what they take in the image, God, where is it? There it is. It looks nothing like it. That's why I don't think, you know, if you guys were not to see it being used, you would realize how beautiful they are. But yeah, sometimes the colors are just off enough that you're like, no, I don't, no, that wouldn't be a good color. And then you get it and you go, oh, whoa. All right, so now I'm just going to tighten up a little bit, come in here with the bigger brush, and then I'll switch to the angled brush. But I will, before I do that, I am going to stop for a minute and do something that I forgot, which... Just making sure we've got all the little nooks and crannies of the bow here, because I keep thinking I'm getting it all, but turn it and then I see something that I didn't get. All right, now let's get the gator really quickly. I'm going to grab a 320. Every time they go live, I got to have the color line. Have a big list. Okay, so I'm going to take a 320 on my gator, and we're just going to just sand. And even though I'm in the paper, I'm going to push out, okay, because I don't have enough room to sand this way. So I'm going to make sure that I'm just on the edge and pushing out. So if you come at your paper in this way, just make sure you're very careful that you don't lay your gator flat, because you will, you know, I mean, obviously you don't want to do that. And you're just smoothing down that to touch. And it's just going to help blend your paper. Oh, no. Is it really? Oh, cuddly muddly. Hey, sorry. All right, and then I just need this little edge here. And then we'll paint the rest. Okay, all right. Let's change this to this one. And then, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. It's just this one, like I said, the country blue, the country green, pistachio, poison green. They're just great, all of them. And, you know, you guys know I like mixing my colors. And a lot of the time, one of those will be in the base of the color. One, if not more, sometimes. Especially lately, these colors that have been popular, like with the Calambour papers and stuff, they all have just matched really beautifully. So. So we'll get a coat down of this, and then I'll come back in. Now, probably actually have to change it to even a smaller brush. Like I tell you, the hairs that don't splay, because even though this has an angle, you could see the hairs with just the paint, how it's already starting to fan out. And so just that alone will get away from you and paint, you know, get paint where you don't want it. So that's why I always say the tighter packed brushes when you're doing detailed work are better, so that they don't, you know, fan out on you. Hi, Linda. Hi, Miriam. Okay, look at the colors first. Hi, Tina Hurley. How are you? Thank you, Linda. What's going on, Perkins? How you doing? Okie dokie, artichoke. So I like the angle brush because I can just kind of go in and line that point up to where I need it to go. But if you don't have, oh, I've got to turn my phone off. I don't know who's gone live, but whoever it is getting a lot of notifications. It's not me. Because that's going to drive me bananas. And what's going to happen is the Troy boy is going to come in here and he's going to be able to scope it out because he's going to hear it. Waiting on my brother-in-law. Oh, how fun is that? Has it been a while since you've seen him, Tina? Your brother-in-law? It's always fun. No, y'all, we're already in, gonna be in June. How crazy is that? We're already gonna be halfway through the year. I just don't understand it, y'all. It's so crazy to me how quickly the time goes. You know, everybody is, you know, has been saying like, oh, Hobby Lobby, can you believe that they're putting out, you know, Christmas stuff already, which I don't agree with, by the way. I think it's crazy that they have Christmas stuff out, but we are already doggone halfway through almost. It's just, goodness gracious. Slow down a little bit. And I know every year, you know, it's like that. Every year you probably have said to yourself, why? Where has time gone? But I just feel like the years are getting faster and faster and faster. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right, so, well, actually, I've got space up here. I can do a little bit with this brush. And then we're going to come in and we're going to get a tighter packed brush. So one of the ones I always tell you about. So when you push down, the brush hairs do not fan out. They stay very packed and close together. You sent me a message? Okay, Cheryl. Hi, Lucia. Hi, Del. You are? Oh, goodness gracious. Sue. No. It's usually, I can't really, I don't know when's the last time I've really done Christmas in July. I know that's like a thing, but it's hard for me to do Christmas in July even. And I know that's like a big thing, but it's hard for me to do, you know, do that. But, jeez, my gosh. Christmas in July. Then the next thing you know, it's going to be, you know, Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas, then New Year. And here we go again. Then we're going to be saying, oh my gosh, the new year. All right, so I'm just going to get paint down. We'll come up and do some blending when I get a lot closer to that in a minute. But I need to, can you guys see? I'm gonna get close down here. And then we'll start tightening up around the picture. Or the rice paper, the picture. Yeah, Christmas in December was a challenge. It really was. I just looked at the poison green. Yes, the poison green is one of my favorites. So poison green, country blue, country green, juniper. That whole family is that whole lot of them. Like I said, usually when I'm mixing colors and it's got these, you know, this tone, those are the ones that I'm pulling for. This side doesn't matter too much, but I'll go ahead and make sure it's tight underneath. And then we will give it a dry so that way we can give the places that need to another coat, and then also start working around the rice paper and blending that a bit. Hi, Patty. Yeah, they do. They rush, you know. It's always like that. I remember, golly, remember Hallmark in the mall? I remember my mom would, because my mom was a big, you know, every birthday, every type of holiday, my mom was always that one that you would for sure get a card from. But I would remember when she would, you know, make comments about Hallmark already putting out their Christmas ornaments and it's too fast. And being a kid, I was like, what are you talking about? You know, can't wait till Christmas again. But yeah, now as I'm an adult, I'm like, yeah, no, the stores, they run through the seasons before they're even here. We haven't even done anything for 4th of July yet. Go ahead and get this little bit because it'll be All right, so I'm just going to dry this a little bit, and then we will, like I said, tighten up around the rice paper and start blending onto it a little bit. Yeah, my mom, when she was here, she was amazing. You would, Mother's Day, I mean, birthdays, anything you were getting a card for. And you always knew, you know, a card. You can count on mom to have a card to you in the mail. They say the like the virus and the traffic because they need supplies early. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Della. I'll get your name on the wheel. It's a beautiful color. All right, let me get Della's name on the wheel, and then we'll get that second coat on. Okay, and then, so now let's go in with the angled one first. So now we're just going to make sure we don't have any streaks, make sure that everything has full coverage. I don't like streaky paint. I don't think anybody does. You again? PT time? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay, I got you. PT time, y'all. Where are you going? You're making me nervous. Hey, baby. Here, Bubba's. Gotta mess with Onyx, of course. All right. Again, I'm just going to get all the way, make sure everything is as opaque as it needs to be. Make sure there's no streaking. And if you are finding that your brush, for whatever reason, is leaving brush marks, it might be that your brush is not soft enough, number one. Number two, if you spritz it very lightly with the mister, you can usually get rid of those streaks. Miss Juanita, all you have to do is make sure that you've spread the chaos, and you need to make sure you're following me. Trevor went to the pinning ceremony for one of his friends yesterday, and he didn't come home until fairly late. And I kept asking him, do you have your key? Do you have your key? And he said, yeah, I have it. Then he messaged me and said, I thought I had it. So he said, well, you know, I don't have the key to the door. I said, well, you're going to have to wake me up so I can open the door for you. Cuggly muggly, y'all. Waking up and, you know, walking down the hallway in a one-story house is one thing. Waking up and forgetting that you have a two-story house again, and you're walking down the stairs and you're weeble wobble down the stairs. I'm like, yeah, you didn't think about that very well. Because I thought, well, what made it worse is I went down the stairs without turning any of the lights on. I was just like, do-to-do, do-to-do. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, okay, Miss Juanita, I'll get your name on the wheel. I'm going to get my mister, and I'm going to mist the dauber. And then we're going to just come to the edges and make sure that they are kind of blended into the paint. And then I am going to take the dauber and I'm just going to pounce it back. Okay. So now your dauber is going to help blend that paint onto the paper, but also pick up when you have too much paint. So make sure you keep your dauber fairly clean. So I usually always have a paper towel, or I'll pounce it on a baby wipe. So we're just gonna come, and I'm coming at this funny. I need to come at it this way. Hey, throwing daubers around. Hi, Mary. How are you? Hold on in a minute, and I'll get you guys on the wheel. I don't want a two-story house. It's the only two within the dog. Well, prior to the last couple of years, we'd always been in a two-story house. But when you don't live in a two-story house for, a few years, you just forget the simplest little things, like walking down the stairs when you're half asleep. You probably need to turn some light on. Just, could just be me. Could just be me. But I'm sure some of you are the same. My mom growing up was always like, you don't need to turn on every light if you're just going to be in there for a second, So I've always kind of been that way, where sometimes I won't turn on the light at all wherever I am, especially if I'm just running in and out of the room or something. It could be pitch dark, I might have my phone or something in my hand, but I'll just use the light from the phone, but I won't click on the light every single time. But good cuddly muggly. Coming down the stairs, and then, the Ring doorbell's going off, the sensors, because Trevor's at the door. So then the dogs are coming down the stairs when I'm trying to come down the stairs, and that just made for a whole whirl of fun. I'm really surprised I didn't take a nosedive, y'all. All right. So I think I'm good. It's good? Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. And just making sure I don't like any big globs of paint anywhere in the nooks and crannies. It just drives me bananas. And I don't like brush marks, so God bless you, son. Let's get that all tightened up. All right, it's good. Are you left-handed too, Vicky? Awesome. Okay, let's get Mary and Miss Juanita on here before I forget. All right, let's dry this and then we can start putting our other stuff in there. Thank you, Pamela. Hi, Betty. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Hi, Christine. Oh, Lisa, goodness. See, mine are just little tykes, which is kind of good and bad. So when they're little tykes and they're going down the stairs, when you're trying to go down the stairs, they get all, you know, weaved in between your feet and legs and whew. Okay, Betty, I gotcha. Another lefty, Deborah. Oh, Coogly Moogly, are you telling me stories right now? What on earth? I see white. All right. Sheesh. Of course, you know how it is. As soon as you put brush and water. Okay, so now I want to go in. Let's take the antiquing gel in brown, and we're gonna work this into the tray. I'm good, Tammy. Thank you. She weighs about 50 pounds. Yeah, it just, and they both go fast down, and it's like, but they don't start when I start. They'll wait a minute because, you know, they want to see where I'm going. And then if I'm going down, then they're like, oh, okay, she's going down. So let's catch up and then go oh, Lord, go in front of her. And it's like, woo. Okay, so with the antiquing gel, you can use it at full strength, or you can water it down. You can wipe it off with one of the disposables that I use. You can wipe it off with a wet wipe if you want more of it off. So we will have every and all on deck, but I am going to take out a bit of this right onto my glass mat. And then I'm going to water that down a bit. Drucy, as the cool kids say. All right. So again, it's your personal preference if you want to use it at full strength or if you want to water it down. Both are beautiful. All right. Yes, the 20% is TH Decor, the Memorial Day sale. So you can click on the link that's on my page, or I think Sue's put it in here a couple of times, and then you use Memorial 20 in the coupon code, and you get 20% off of all orders $50 or more. So we're just going to work this in, all of that up there. And then you will see And again, you can wipe off as much or as little as you want. That's, you know, always personal preference. I'm actually going to grab a shop towel so that I'm not pulling off so much. The only reason why I didn't grab my disposable towel, my shop towels are as soft as that, but I didn't cut that one, so I don't want to waste it. I need to cut it. Okay, so I'm going to go over it one more time because I didn't have my shop towel in my hand. Now, one thing I do not personally like, I like the detail that's in there, but do you see how it's puddled in there? I don't like that. So that's when I always have a fluffy brush on hand because I do want it in the details or in the, you know, in the depths of it like that, but I don't like the puddles and I can't reach it with just wiping it with my, you know, shop towel. So now if I do work it out with my fluffy brush, then you see the difference. So I personally don't like the puddling, but again, that's all personal preference. You know, if you like it like that, just leave it. But if you don't, then just get like a fluffy brush. That's why I always have these out. It is Betty. Yeah, it's an amazing, amazing saying. Corinthians this is, you know, one that you just, someone can start it and you automatically know the rest. All right, so again, and the pressure, again, is all up to you. You know, you can do lighter pressure, you can go heavier, just all up to you. But it just gives a really beautiful aging. And I will get on that paper a little bit as well because I want it all to blend in. So you can see the two sides already, the difference, right? Okay. And actually, I didn't do this on the other end, but I need to get up underneath that too. Okay. And then here I'll be able to show you again, since the other side of that is done, what I'm saying about that pooling that is happening. See what I mean? I don't like that look. That I do. This I do not. So that's why I will use the fluffy brush to work that in there and pull out that excess. And then it evens it out so that it's not, you know. And now if I go in and wipe it, now it just leaves a beautiful shadowing back there. And not like somebody, you know, spilled something and you couldn't wipe it up well. That's what it reminds me of. Is like something spilled and you can't wipe it. Okay, and now let's come around. Okay. Now, before I do the woody bin and the inside of that, I need to get up under here. And then we'll go around on the inside. Same thing though, like I was saying about the dauber, you want to, keep wiping your blending or whatever, brush you're using to keep that clean as well, since and then now I can look at the two ends, and this end is a little bit darker than that end. So I'm just going to take a baby white and just dab the area, get the blending brush, and just kind of work out that a little bit so that it's not such a harsh placement. Okay. All right, so now let's work the inside. It's the antiquing gel in brown. Hi, Jana. How are you? All right, so now let's go in. So we will hit the edges of the paper. I'm not going to worry about it. Actually, we want that because you want to, all of this needs to look like it's all one part, right? And not like there's rice paper, there's woody bin, there's the tray. So we want it all to be one. So we're going to put that on all of it. And then I'm going to wipe it back. And same thing, I cannot get in there, you see? So I'm going to use my fluffy, and I'm going to work it all around. And then I'll go back again. See that? Can you see now the difference in the sides? How now it starts to all come together and it just doesn't look like we just sat a mold up here. Okay, so now let's come and do down here. Just hold it in my hand. Okay. And let's get this side. Okay. Same thing. Okay. Let me get my fluffy and work that out again. And wipe again. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Mary. All right. And then we just have that little portion there. Okay. And if you wanted to go back around it again, you know, if you wanted more on there, you absolutely can go back around it, you know, go in layers. However, if you were, all I'm doing is I could see my start and stops from when I was doing, you know, different areas. So I'm just blending in the start and stops. So I'm just taking a little bit of water in the fluffy and then just blending the start and stops. Okay. All right, let's wipe that, get that off. And all of this that I've done to the, you know, all of this on the outside with the painting, I will paint the underside of it as well. All right, I still don't like how that is gathering right there, so I'm actually going to take the wet wipe and then move it. There we go. And it happened right here too. There we go. Ooh, I like it. Sorry, it just hit the camera. I like it, I like it, I like it. It seems possible to be able to blend any two colors if you know what you're doing. Yes, yes. Thank you. All right. So now we need to do a little bit of something. So, ooh, I just missed you, baby girl. I didn't get you. I promise. I promise I didn't get you. So let's get out a couple of more fluffy brushes. And give me, please. Thank you, kindly. Where's my other one? Well, fine. Okay, so of course, you know, we've got to pull out my tried and true. This is my chameleon varnish in white gold. We've got a clean brush. We're going to work it into the cap first. I'm going to grab a clean shop towel. And we are going to come here, holding it out to the very end so we don't have as much pressure, and start kissing the tops of this. So we're literally just flicking now. And you always want to make sure you're getting your edging. You see that? Hi, Chrissy. Oh, no worries. Look at that. So pretty. All right. And then same thing, I'm going to hold it out to the end here, and we're just going to, so literally your brush is very flowy in your hand, and that's just in the case of not wanting a ton of pressure and a ton of deposit, right? So I'm going to now come into the inner edge here. And then we're going to go back around. See how pretty that is? And then we're going to come up to this here and do the same thing. Yes, if you don't have the chameleon varnishes, this is a great time to use your discount and finally try them. The chameleon waxes, the chameleon varnish that I always use. Okay, same thing. We are going to come into this inner edge and flick out. And then come back down to the outer edge and flick this way. Okay, and then we cannot forget our would you bin here. Let's go in there a little bit and tops there. See how much that changes and just becomes just that much more detailed and pretty. Okay, Mama's almost done. Okay, and then I'm actually going to take just a little bit of that and just run it into that inner crease there. Okay, you have to sit on the couch. Go sit on the couch so I could do it. With whatever's left on the brush. I'm not going back in. I'm just getting in the inner bit. It does, Mary, yeah. Okay. And then as usual with anything, you can, add a little more. If you want to take a little bit off, just use your transparent wax and that'll work too. But look at that. Let me show you guys like this. Isn't that pretty? Right? And so I thought that, we could do a little like the frame stands and prop it up. I might even go ahead and come in and just soft touch just in here. Because I think that would be pretty to have that soft touch in there. But I just thought, just the way, usually I would try to take these off of here, but I thought the paper, just sitting that way, it would be really pretty just to kind of display it like that. So yeah, it would look nice. And, it will be an auction on the 9th. So if somebody wanted me to put the sawtooth on there instead, to hang it, I could definitely do that. So thank you. There's the boy. What are we doing here? Cleaning something? All right. So as usual, thank you guys for doing all the things. Hi, LaBeta. I didn't even see you come in. Yep, he's here. He's here. All right, let's get that wheel up onto screen. So tomorrow on Creative Hour, I have Dina Ray from Designs by Dina with me. So, and then I will be here on Sunday as well. So let's take this off. And then let's find this puppy. And let's do a little of this. And there you go. Trish Kovacs. I don't even think I've seen Trish today. So Trish Kovacs, congratulations, Trish. You're gonna need to send me some info, please. So congratulations. I love Dina too. It's gonna be amazing. So she's always, I have the best time with her. She makes me giggle always. So I'm sure it'll be fun. And then on Sunday we'll be back here at the same time, same place. So congratulations, Trish. Don't forget Memorial Day sale at Taste Record, 20% off. So use Memorial 20 in the coupon code area. And then my link is on my page or it's on my Telegram. So I shall see you all tomorrow on Creative Hour if you are over there. So it's 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And, you know, we always do goodie bag giveaways on Saturdays too. So thanks for being here. If I don't see you this weekend, I hope you have a great 3-day Memorial Day weekend. But if not, I shall see you tomorrow or on Sunday, same time, same place. Talk to you soon. Bye.